Welcome back, everyone. It is time for this week's episode of Genie Bets for UFC Fight Night. Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy. Before I get into it, I just want to say I didn't mention in the last video, so if you didn't notice, check out the new sign up there. It's the UFC Genie logo. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. You see the lights that kind of go all the way around the Genie lamp up the smoke, and I think it's a pretty cool design there. So let me know what you guys think, and let me jump right into the best bets here. Before I get started, actually, I'm going to give you a prediction for just the one short notice fight we have on the card. You know, we lost Davy Graham versus Daniel Santos, but we have got Martin Buday versus Yaron Sati Baldiev instead of Kennedy and Chekchukwu. So let me give you a pick for this fight. You know, I went back today and I rewatched Sati Baldiev's LFA, his past two fights in LFA against Bruno Assis, as well as that Suarez guy that he fought at the start of March a few weeks ago. Listen, I'm not trying to be GSP or anything, but I was not impressed by his performance at all. Bruno Assis was taking this guy down at will. Bruno Assis is a 185er. I know Martin Buday, he is 1 for 4 on takedowns in the UFC. So I don't know, but he's 265 pounds. Sati Baldiev's a 205er that was getting taken down by 185 pounders. Bruno Assis moved up from 185 to 205, and he only weighed in at 222 pounds this fight against Martin Buday. So I'm kind of worried about him. Not too confident in Martin Buday here, but I think he's probably going to be able to hold Sati Baldiev against the fence. The question is, can he get Buday down? Sati Baldiev has got like good top game, like he's got some good ground and pound if he gets on top. But listen, guys, people forget Martin Buday, he's got a fucking 100% takedown defense. I don't know if you guys know that. He's got 100% takedown defense. He stopped Andrei Arlovsky 1 takedown, and he stopped Josh Parisi in a couple takedowns. So people forget, man. But yeah, I think Martin Buday is probably going to win that fight. I'm not going to spend more time on this. This is a betting episode anyway. So if you guys are here for the bets, I'll put the timestamp so you can skip right to this part for first bet of the night. We're going with the Vanessa Demopoulos-Talita Alencar fight. Listen, I don't get why this fight's so close in odds. There must be some people that know some about Talita Alencar. I don't, because my understanding of her is that she's just a pretty bad MMA fighter that has a BJJ background. You know, she hasn't really implemented it that well. She beat Ryan Amanda, I think, but she got battered by Stephanie Luciano. That fight on the Contender Series, I mean, she got some takedowns on Luciano, but she got battered on the feet anyways, and I don't think she's gonna have a chance against Vanessa Demopoulos. I get Demopoulos got submitted in her last fight, but if you really go and watch that fight, Amorim hooked her glove to get into that armbar, and Amorim, I think, is a better MMA submission artist than Talita Alencar is. You know, she's shown it. She's got way more submissions in MMA than Talita Alencar. Vanessa Demopoulos, I think she's getting underrated here. I'm gonna go with her, but I think she's taking home a decision win. I don't think she's finishing inside the distance. I mean, the line's not too much different, but you do get a bit better odds for the points. I'm going 2 units on this. You can call me crazy, whatever, I don't care. But we're putting 2 units on it to win 2.5 back. That's going to be the first best bet. And we're going to move to the next fight on the card that I'm putting money on. I have Victor Henry in a parlay that I'll mention later. Luma Lukbunmi, she nearly got my money, but her decision line's not good enough for me. Like, minus 1,000. Her decision line is minus 180. It is playable, but I don't know. The chance of Estela Nunes, like, tripping and falling and her arm snapping in half again is kind of scaring me. No disrespect. But I'm going to put money on Daniel Frunze against Rhys McKee. I think Daniel Frunze could either finish Rhys McKee pretty early on, or if it ends up going late, he's just going to beat him up over the course of 3 rounds. Rhys McKee, I don't think he can inflict damage. I think Daniel Frunze's got a much better potential to win this fight, especially inside the distance. So that's why I'm betting him here. We're going to put 1.75 unit on him, 1.75 units, as others would say. So yeah, that's going to be the second best bet. I think Daniel Frunze gets it done pretty easily against Reese McKee. I've gotten some pushback against this, not much, but let me know what you guys think. But I think Daniel Frunze is pretty free against Reese McKee, and I like the line a lot. -145 for the money line. You don't need any specific finish. I like that a lot. So moving on to the next one, Dione Barbosa versus Diana Belbita. Still having troubles with those two names. Still get me saying them back to back. Dione Barbosa, Diana Belbita. Say that 5 times fast, man. You won't be able to. Barbosa's -1,000. This is the same as like Loma Look Boon Me, but it's a bit better. It's a bit more playable. Get it while it's hot, because at the start of the week this was plus money. Now it's -130. It was plus 130 at the start of the week. Now it's losing its juice, but it's still playable. So I haven't even said it yet. We're going Barbosa submission. Belbita got submitted by Molly McCann. Like, she has 9 losses, and more than half of them are by submission. 5 submission losses, 4 decision losses. And I get her last fight was a submission loss, which is like, maybe if you're rolling the dice, and she lost by submission last time, maybe it's more likely she wins by decision this time. But I don't think that's how it works, because Dione Barbosa's submission game is incredible. Like, she's a BJJ girl. I mean, she does have more decision wins, but like, she submitted this chick on Dana White Contender Series. She hasn't submitted anyone in the UFC yet, but this matchup is tailor-made for her to get her first UFC submission, and she has a bunch in LFA. I don't think this is going the distance. So -130 compared to -1,000, I think that's a really good play there. We're going 2.25 units on Barbosa by submission. That is going to get you 1.73 units in return, and that's the third best bet on the card. We're going to move on to the next one, which I'm so excited for this one, man. Therese Finney versus Robert Valentine. I could give you 2 in this one, honestly. In Robert Valentine's UFC debut against Ryan Loder, or the tough finale, whatever it was, Ryan Loder got a takedown off on him, and that's all it took. He ended up in crucifix and just battered him for a finish. It was pretty embarrassing. The takedown line for Torres Finney's 3.5. I get it. I get it a bit. If you look at Therese Finney on Contender Series, the second time he got 10 takedowns. He got 7 the first time. But, the third time he got 1 and then a submission win. Or a KO, sorry. And then Robert Valentine, it only took 1 against Ryan Loder to get the control, to get the finishing moment, Is he going to get up from Therese Finney? Like, this is the question I'm asking. Is Therese Finney is he going to really take him down? And is Robert Valentine going to work his way back up to his feet 3-4 times? 3 times, and then Therese Finney takes him down 4 times? Is that really what's going to happen? I don't know. I think Therese Finney's going to take him down once or twice at most, and he's going to get the finish. So there's 2 lines you could play here, but I'm not putting money on the takedown line. That might be one that you want to, but for me, I'm putting money on Therese Finney by KO. This guy, he's going to slam Robert Valentine through the fucking mat, is my prediction of this. I don't see Robert Valentine he's going to land a sneaky elbow. This guy's spinning back elbow, so you got to watch out for the... If you got to resort to all this fucking spinning fancy shit, you got to watch out for this guy's 6-12. He's not good at the basics. He can't defend a takedown. Therese Finney's getting his UFC debut win. The Dana White Contender Series triple champion. He's coming and defending that throne. Dana White's going to be shaking in the back. But Therese Finney's getting a KO win. And I'll quit my rambling. I'm doing 1.5 units on his KO line to win 2.47 units. That's going to be what I play there. we move on to what is going to be my final best bet play, whatever you want to call them. These are my bets for the card. All the way to the main event. Lerone Murphy, Josh Emmett. So many Josh Emmett fans this week after... I remember people picking Bryce... I remember Bryce Mitchell being a favorite on short notice against Josh Emmett. That's how quickly the public opinion changes, you know. Listen, I picked Josh Emmett KO as a massive underdog and a massive whale play. It was an easy pick. It was an easy pick. There were so many people, I remember vividly, it was so many people telling me, no, Bryce Mitchell, man, he's going to take down Josh Emmett. Nobody rated Josh Emmett until he got this fucking KO win. Really, who's he KO'd? Like, I mean, he does have 7 KO wins, but really, in the recent years, who's he KO'd, really? Michael Johnson in 2019, that's what's telling us here, that he's going to get Lerone out of there? I mean, Bryce Mitchell, but Bryce Mitchell is... When did we start giving Bryce Mitchell all this respect on the feet? When did he become this elite kickboxer? Because he lasted to the second round against Ilia Topuria? Ilia still knocked him down before he submitted him. Are we forgetting that? Like, split decision to... Like, he's a decision merchant most of the time. If you have good head movement, if you have the fundamentals down, you're going to be able to get out of the way of the meaty overhand punch from Josh Emmett. Lerone Murphy, this guy is a decision merchant most of the time. I don't see him knocking out Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett hasn't fought in a while. He's 40 years of age, but Lerone Murphy, he's been a decision merchant when he's gotten to the top, even against Gabriel Santos, who went to a split decision. He's going all 5, is what I'm saying. He's going all 5. We're going to take Lerone Murphy by decision. He's a minus 310 money line, so his points is minus 110. That's going to be my last best bet of the card. Lerone Murphy by decision. Pretty confident that he takes home this win over Josh Emmett, who has not fought in 14 months at this point. December of 23, so a whole 15 months at this point. Like, that's a while. That's quite a while. Yeah, we're going to go with Lerone Murphy by decision. We're going heavy on it, 2.5 units. It's the biggest play of the night. 2.27 units return. It's a total of 10 units. Could profit 9.95 units in total. So I think this is the week, guys. We get this one. We get this one. I'm not doing any stupid long shot parlay this week. I won't call them stupid, but they just didn't. It didn't happen this week. I only think I have 1 submission on the whole card, so no submission special, unfortunately. But I will give you the sparring sessions parlay. So let me clear this stuff out. And the sparring sessions parlay, if you guys not familiar, I've been doing the podcast with a couple other guys, Big Will as well as Dax, on sparring sessions. Go check that out if you haven't. It's on Spotify as well as YouTube, and so go check that out. But Big Will, he's got Finesse Demopoulos. Dax, he's got Victor Henry. And I, for my leg this week, have got Torres Finney. I think this might be the one. This might be the one. You know, last week I sold it with Ronaldo Rodriguez. We were so close. So fucking close. I cannot believe I was the one that sold it. Some great plays by the other guys, you know, Lupita Godinez from Dax, and the under 1.5 rounds from Will in the Manuel Torres versus Drew Dober fight. Those were great plays, but I sold with Ronaldo Rodriguez. I don't think these sell this week, but this is the sparring sessions parlay, plus 286 odds. And, let me know what you thought of the best bets, as well as the sparring sessions parlay. Let me know what you think of the new Genie lamp. And yeah, that's going to be the best bets episode. Nice, short and sweet, not too long. Martin Budai is going to beat Uran Sati Baldiev, I think. So if the UFC predictions guy is watching, then there you go. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back here for more soon. We'll be doing the live stream tomorrow most likely, so check out for that. Thank you for watching.